you know, on how Jesus came to be crucified. And it was his own people that he came to, and his own people is denied him. Like he says, I came to my own home and they denied me. So, every time I think of, in those days, the Romans were in charge of the world, but every time I think it wasn't them, it was his own people,
Turned him in and crucified him.
Well, they were afraid.
The Romans were the ones that actually put the spear in his side, but the reason he was on that cross.
Well, yeah, even Pontius Pilate came out and told him, I find no fault in this man. If you want to crucify him, take him yourself. It was his own. The priests in those days, they were afraid. Because they were afraid of him because they were afraid of losing power on themselves.
That's why the man is fighting so hard against me. Because they know that I'm putting the brothers together. I fly a red flag, red bandana on one hand, and blue bandana on the other hand. I've had more African American or dark skinned people respect me than ever because I say I fly a flag for everyone. I said I know more about the Bloods and the Crips than most of these kids out here. I know there used to be one army, there used to be one team of people that were fighting against the corruption, fighting against police. And I said then they split that up into two colors.
It's all propaganda.
Exactly. It's all propaganda now. So that's why I also have the utmost respect, and I'm appreciated and loved by all of the security guards at 16th Street, all the security guards at Union Station, all the cops up and down. They all love me. Because the very first thing I do when they come up and they see a bunch of dirty kids making a huge mess right on private property, we're sitting somewhere we shouldn't be. The very first thing I do is I stand up and I greet them properly. Good evening, officers. How can we help you? Well, we're just checking in. We need you guys to pack up and move on. Absolutely no problem, officer. I apologize that we've overstayed our welcome. I will make sure I get my dirty kids in order. We'll be out of your hair instantly. I fly a flag for all of you. I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay safe, officer. I pray for you. But what instantly turns them off the I'm here to fuck up some dirty kids' lives. Instantly turns them into the peacekeepers and the officers of the law that they should be. Right? It instantly turns them into respectable people who are...
There's good officers out there, but there's a lot of dirty officers out there.
Well, and the problem is that thin blue line that they say there are officers that want to speak up against the corruption, but they can't because their job is in jeopardy, or that they'll have their entire...
Don't use my dish towel to wipe yourself.
It is,
that's the only clean one I got.
It is a gang war thing. There's gang stalking happening, and it's all legit. It's all real.
Well, the cops are a gang themselves.
Yeah, they're the worst. They're the biggest and worst gang. They're the most organized. It's a standing militia that's faced against us. They got cars full of weapons. They got radios. They got choppers. It's a damn military. It's a paramilitary organization.
Well,
it's corrupt.
You gotta see what they walk into. They go into situations.
No, Mom, no. We're Americans here.
Yep.
We're not insurgents.
Yep.
They're not fucking clearing homes like in Iraq. We're citizens of this country. They wear black.
Black on black on black. They're stormtroopers.
They wear black. When is good guys ever wearing black?
The
They went
Empire.
from wearing blue. Blue, which is a royal color, in mentally and psychologically, blue inspires.
Here, empty this one. You're too
Well,
Peace.
royalty war.
Peace and love, and respect and honor. Yeah, blue and royal purple.
I don't want that.
You're absolutely right, Jay. People are flying the right colors, and that's why the storm.
There's some officers that I've met along my life, that are really, it's these young ones that come in that they think that you give them a badge. And I seen 6 Lakewood police, all white, come in and pull a young girl out of this building. All 3 of them. No knock, no, they just barged in to her house.
Never knocked once.
Pulled that girl out of there in front of all her children. No compassion for her kids or anything,
Yep.
And
Then they stick her kids in some foster care.
I don't
shit.
like Lakewood police. I think they're all nothing but a bunch of. I have no thing.
There's been many instances where I've been arrested or detained by a cop, and One of them was a 22-year-old Colorado State Patrol, because the warrant that they had me out on was just a bullshit traffic warrant, right? It was like a driving on a suspended license. So here's the thing, because it wasn't a criminal warrant, right? They couldn't have a cop take me. They couldn't have a police officer take me. They had to transfer me to Colorado State Patrol. And the Colorado State Patrol, the highway patrolman, had to take me in, right? So I had the pleasure of speaking with this most wonderful, wonderful young man. Showed me the utmost respect, first of all, because he came to me and he said, he looked at my ID and he looked at me and he said, Mr. Finnegan, is it? Patrick? And I looked right up at him and I saw his aura and I saw that he was a young kid that I could possibly be very, I could give him some knowledge, he would be receptive to it. And I said, actually, officer, if you wouldn't mind, I prefer to go by Phoenix. When I'm in touch with my higher self, right? I said, my higher self, my name is Phoenix. And he said, okay. And he put my ID in his pocket. For the rest of that night, he did not once call me Finnegan, did not once call me Patrick. He absolutely had the utmost respect for me and identified me and asked for my attention as Phoenix for the rest of the night. Anytime he was, saying, hey, Phoenix, you mind, lower your head and be careful, get in here. Hey, Phoenix, are those cuffs okay? I know it's inconvenient for the ride to the station, but it's procedure. I have to keep you cuffed.
Yeah, but see, Phoenix, they don't treat dark colored skinned people the same way.
That's the next level.
I
That's
seen
the
a young
racism.
police officer come and knock on my door.
Yeah.
They were from Denver, and he was so respectful in my house. I don't like white cops. I don't like them.
And that's because they're all brainwashed into believing that there is a class separation with the racism thing, and they got to protect themselves, the blue blood or the black bloods versus the the civilians.
There's been too many innocent people that gone. My
All
brother.
right, y'all need to finish up.
Okay.
10-4. Time to get a move on. We got important things to do. But Ma, this is a very great conversation. This is all stuff that I'm documenting. I'm gonna transcribe, right? We're gonna type it all out. This is all stuff that we're going to, present to the public and get them talking and thinking about stuff like this.
My mom doesn't like the way that I'm so rough with people. She thinks I'm rude.
No, sometimes you gotta put your foot down, man. Shit's gotta get done. I can sit here and talk for hours. He knows that. I'll sit here and talk. Yeah, I'll sit here and talk for hours. So he's like, hey, it's time to go. We got some shit to take care of. So, on that note.
Oh, you found the one.
Yeah.
I found it for her.
Thank you.
She
Do
likes
you want
the
to
raw
turkey up
cheese
it or
sauce.
no?
No, this will be
On
good.
that note, we will end this. I can upload that later.
I found that one.